Good morning. Welcome to Homestead by Design. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Solo 5-gallon backpack sprayer. I'll open the box, set it up, fill it, and go spray the vineyard. Stay tuned. Little picture frame my daughter made when she was 3 or 4. Okay, tire covers for the Farmall and deluxe shoulder saver harness for the Solo. I'll need that. And the Solo backpack sprayer, professional grade. Oh, it's only 4 gallons. Huh. Okay. I thought they were all 5 gallons, but my mistake. Oh, crap. I even wrote 5 gallons on the end of it. Okay, so this is the model 425, and you can see I wrote 5 gallons. This was sitting on its edge up on the shelf up there for quite some time. I had opened this already just to take a peek inside and retape it. I did not take anything out. Okay. It looks like it's 100% assembled. And I do have, I believe it's a Solo sprayer, an extension wand. A brass one over in the barn, but I don't think I'll need it. This thing looks long enough. Well, we'll see. It looks like it has a double swivel on here. Oh no, that's not a double, but it is a swivel. I think you can get better tips for these than you can for my junky little Chapin sprayers. Well, I shouldn't say junky little, because they are the only ones I have found that make it through the winter. Every single little 2-gallon or 1-gallon sprayer that I've used has failed over the winter. The seals start leaking the next year, etc., etc. Okay, I took off the rubber band. What the hell did I do with that? But this was rubber banded on to this so that it held these little parts down in there, and that's it. That's the cap. Looks like a strainer. And what else? Okay. Own your operator's manual and parts list. Maintenance tip. The cap gasket is pre-lubed for improved sealing. Occasional lubrication. Okay, petroleum jelly. Blah, blah, blah. Warning, chemicals can be harmful. Again, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then here is how to set these up for flat spray, hollow cone spray, brass adjustable nozzle, jet stream nozzle, and plastic adjustable nozzle. I believe all that I have is the, let me see, by looks. There's lots of stuff that does not come with it. Oh, I guess. Well, I'll dig further into it and we'll see what we have. Okay, I took the nozzle off and pulled the screen out. This is how it came. Nozzle, screen goes into the nozzle, and that goes on to the end there. None of these are like that, so it doesn't come ready to go. So we have this one. I guess well, I don't know. Maybe we'll start with the flat spray nozzle and see if that's what I need. So the only addition I need is number 1, which is the flat spray nozzle. And I'm guessing I need to get this in there pretty accurately, or it's going to spray at an angle. So let me get that in there, and that's the configuration I'll start with. Okay, so this screen actually can be placed right in there. Then the nozzle right on top. See, this has to come out. Wonder how that... This is number 5, the nozzle cap, but I'm not sure how it comes off. And there's no second one of it. We got problems. Okay, that was simple. When I read the instructions, I just dismissed part of it, which is fun to do, but it says it said that something was easier to take off if it's still connected, which is this that holds this in place. So now it is off. Okay, and I don't know. I think in the end, this is called plastic adjustable nozzle, and that's what it comes with in place. So I think I'll try it out with this first. The flat nozzle seems like it would be better for going up and down along the sides of the rows, but I'm not sure for the top how that would work. So we'll start out with the plastic adjustable nozzle, which is how it came. And we'll save this stuff for later. Leave her right there. So now this wand just screws onto here. Pretty simple stuff. It's just like any other sprayer. I bought the extension for this when I was when I was training the first year, I was training the vines just to the stakes because I couldn't get the end posts and the wire and stuff in place. So what I did was I put some really long bamboo on, strapped it to the top with some cable ties, and I let the vines go up like 10 feet to get a nice fat trunk. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. So, you know, the vines did get 10 feet high, and then I needed to spray them, so I needed a long extension for, and it turned out it didn't even work on the solo, or not solo, but Chapin sprayers. Now for the pump lever. Don't want to lose these little guys. This stuff seems nice and heavy duty. Hopefully this will get me by until I can come up with a mechanical solution. And by mechanical, I mean something I can sit in and drive. Okay, now it says pump lever installation. All hardware, blah, blah, blah. The pump lever should be installed as follows. Place lever handle onto shaft. Okay. And that needs to be facing me, so it pretty much has to go like this. And these holes are threaded, so that's pretty much how it has to go. My back will be right there, and you reach over your shoulder and pump it like that. Lately, I have been filling my tank. I've been doing it with a 2-gallon, and I've been filling the tank 3 times to do everything. And that includes the upper vines. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, it is 9/16. Okay, and I don't want to over tighten it, because these threads are just cut into, it's a stamped hole in the middle. This is actually not the right size wrench. I grabbed 1/2 inch and 9/16, and this is metric, which I should have figured. But this is made in the USA. Right, I don't know if I'm gonna go with the strap because it's getting, it's about 9:45, and I'm not gonna spray. I do not spray the vineyard if it's between 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock and the temperature is over 80 degrees. I have a mixture of fungicide and pesticide. This time I have a little bit of insect damage, so I'm going to get that stopped in its tracks. So I do not want to do any damage to the vines. So I'm going to fill this up, and I'll start at about 3 o'clock. I'm up in our little barn shed. I'm going to do much more on this. I'll do it in the intro. Oh, the fridge just turned on. We actually lived in this for a half a year while we were building the house. My office was right there. It was a little old desk, and I had a laptop and 2 monitors. I do engineering automation software work. This sink is from my grandfather's old place from the 30s. It was in there since the 30s. And then my sister bought the place, and this was sitting outside for a while, and then I said, well, don't want that going to waste. So I built this form-fitting shelf for it. But at any rate, I'll go through this much more later. What I'm looking for is the brass stuff that I bought for this a year ago. And this is for Chapin. So that's for my other sprayers, the handheld sprayers. And this is what I've been using, but this will work with that brass end, I believe. So I haven't had the two together until now, so I'll put that on the other handheld ones because I still use those a lot. But I think this is what I was looking for. This is the extension for the sprayer I'm setting up now, for the solo sprayer. So I'm going to bring this over there, and I'm not sure if I'm going to need it or not, but I'll keep these two together. Actually, that sprayer will have to go in here. I just redid this for gardening work. And I gotta get some of the stuff over here. Yeah. Got a nice little upstairs here. We used to have our blow-up bed up there, and when we came to the land, this was 230, I believe, miles away. So this was originally built to hold our weed whacker and all the stuff that we needed when we came up here, the cooking supplies, beds, sleeping bags, you know, all that stuff. So when we came up here, we did not need to bring anything except food, really. I'm going to bring this stuff back over there, and we'll take it from there. Okay. Well, it looks like this is all the same stuff. It's made for this. So I'll keep that in my arsenal if I need it. Well, that'll wrap it up for this segment. I'm going to have to return and do a part 2 a little bit later on today, maybe 5 o'clock when the sun is less intense. Remember to subscribe and click on the little bell icon so you're updated when we post new videos. And have a great day.